Hello friend, happy Thursday. Another day, another YouTube drop. Welcome. I hope you're having a great week. So today I wanted to talk to you about something that actually spawned an incredible conversation in my client community last night on our weekly call. And that was this concept of the implementation dip. Now, when I heard about this, and it's like real psychological science, when I heard about it, I was like, whew, okay. So when this happens, it doesn't mean I suck. And it was such a relief for me. So I know that it's going to be valuable for you. And the implementation dip basically refers to that moment in your pursuit, whatever that looks like, whether you're going after something in your career, you're going after something in your relationships, you're going after something in your health, personally, something you're in the process of changing. The implementation dip is that moment when you start to lose your excitement, your motivation, it stops being convenient, you start to lose a little energy around it, maybe a little focus. That is something that happens to human beings. It's part of the process. And so I want to draw attention to the fact that when you first decide to do something, that's the moment you're going to be most excited about doing it, right? And that can sound like, what? But it's true. The moment you decide to do something is the most excited you're going to be about doing it, which is why we can't rely on motivation to decide whether or not we take action in the pursuit of our goals, right? We recognize that. But then this other kind of obstacle rears its head, and in my own personal experience, as well as in my observations of coaching a lot of women through their own weight loss and transformation journeys, around the 7 to 10 day mark is when I notice that this happens most frequently for most people, okay? So you begin, it's all sunshine and rainbows, you're doing the thing, you're feeling great, it's all good. You get to around that 7 to 10 day mark, and then you're kind of like, I've got to keep doing this? Gosh, and you start to lose that excitement. It is something that happens. It's something that psychologically in our human brains we go through. But here's the problem. Most of the time, and you can probably recognize this for yourself, most of the time when you go through that, you use it as proof as to why you can't do it. See, I knew I sucked. See, I knew this wasn't going to work for me. See, I knew this was going to be too hard, right? And that implementation dip, you use it to mean something about yourself, about the fact that you can't do it, you suck, you're not strong enough, whatever, right? However, now that you know, and this has been a mantra for the whole year so far, now you know you can't pretend you don't know. So now you know to expect that dip in your excitement, your creativity, your intentionality, your focus, your motivation, all of that. You expect that dip to come. Now you know it's on its way. You have the ability to make a different choice. And here's the thing about life. If you want something different, you have to be prepared to do something different. So maybe you recognize that in your process so far, every time you hit this obstacle, you always let it be the thing that takes you out. You always let it mean that you suck and you can't do it. You always let it be the thing that completely robs you of the experience, right? But now you know that that's coming. Now you know to expect that dip. You can make the choice to be like, this is what Sabrina was talking about that one time on that one YouTube video I watched. Okay, let me just carry on doing the things. It may not be easy. It may not be convenient. It may not be the thing you feel most like doing in the moment, but I don't know how best to say it to you without sounding like an arse, but that's what it takes to create change. Whatever transformation it is that you're seeking in your life, it's not going to be easy the whole time. You're going to come across obstacles. You're going to come across, at every level, there's another devil, right? You're going to come across those moments that are kind of like, want to pull you back into old, familiar behaviors and messaging. You have to choose to take a different path, because that's the only way you're going to see the results that are evading you. And here's the thing, if it was easy, you would have it already. If it was supposed to be simple and easy and straightforward and sunshine and rainbows the whole time, you would have it already. So there's something that you haven't been doing to get you to that goal. And this, I bet you can recognize, is the thing. When it gets hard, you quit. When it gets inconvenient, you quit. When it gets unsexy, you quit. How about this time when it gets hard, you lean in and you go harder? How about this time when it gets inconvenient, you figure it out, work with your schedule, figure it out and get it done? How about this time when it's unsexy, you just know this is the unglamorous part of the process. I'm gonna dig in and do it. Because that's the difference between reaching your goal and not. And I hope you recognize the amount of power you have. Again, it's not easy, but it is simple. You make the choice to, or you make the choice to not. And not making a choice is a choice, by the way. So I hope this was helpful. Please let me know if this has helped you think about things in a slightly different way, if this is something you're going to be able to put into practice for yourself so that you can see the success you want to see in your life. You wouldn't be listening to this if there wasn't something in your life that you needed and desperately wanted to change. This could be the key to give you that little edge that's going to help you fulfill your future, your destiny. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I would be honored if you subscribed to my channel so you get notified every time there's a new drop every Thursday. And in the comments below is all the places that we can hang out on Instagram, Facebook, and on my website. And if you ever want more information about working with me on your health, wellness, fitness, weight loss, whatever that looks like for you, goals, then please reach out and we can talk a little bit more about what you need. Until next week, sayonara.